Hey you guys, and welcome to a hashtag Yearathon Classics wrap up. Hey, better late than never. And I was actually thinking about combining this with my July wrap up, but then I was like, I actually started reading a lot more books, so separate videos. Okay, so I had a 2-book goal for that month, that week, the hashtag Yearathon, because number one, I know I read classics really slowly, and I've been reading a lot of fan fiction, or just, you know, generally been on the internet lately, so I was like, 2 classics. I didn't read the 2 classics that I originally wanted to. I read one of them, but the other one I didn't get very far, so I'm going to show them all to you. The first one I read was Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck, and I love this novel. Even though I know everything that was going to happen, it was nice to kind of read it myself to see how it all unfolded and stuff. So I give it 5 out of 5 stars. Sad, but I'm probably going to end up buying like a different copy of this one too, because there's one I've been looking at. So now that I know that I like the novel, I can actually do that. And then a quote from Of Mice and Men. Did that move on? Okay. "Poor bastard," he said softly, and then he went on whistling. And then they all sat still, all bemused by the beauty of the thing. Each mind was popped into the future when this lovely thing should come about. And then finally, "A guy goes nuts if he ain't got nobody. Don't make no difference who the guy is, as long as he's with you. I tell you," he cried, "I tell you, a guy gets too lonely and he gets sick." And I like that one too, especially since the first time I heard it, I think I was watching Lost, and yeah, I was quoted by one of the bad guys, but hey. And then the next book that I ended up reading was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson. Of course, this is like has like interpretations everywhere out of the wazoo. One of my favorites had like Julia Roberts and John Malkovich in it, and this was actually only 75 pages. Apparently the other pages in this book were for another novel of his called The Bottle Imp. So I really like this, and I really liked the writing in it, and it was kind of different than I was expecting because of all the interpretations, but I still really enjoyed it. Love watching how the story was written originally and told, because you know, in all the movies I never see like this one character that was mentioned in here basically throughout the whole novel, so it was interesting. And of course I got the Pretty Penguin English Library edition, so 5 out of 5 stars, really enjoyed it, another favorite. And then the next book that I started on but didn't get very far, 3 pages, for The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. So I had hopes to finish this by the end of the month, but I'm currently on day like July 28th, so I'm probably not going to finish this until next month, but I was enjoying it so far, and I have some quotes to share with you about this one as well. So I'm going to do Jekyll and Hyde first, and then The Picture of Dorian Gray for those of you who want to stick around. So, Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. "I incline to Cain's heresy," he used to say quaintly. "I'll let my brother go to the devil in his own way." And then, "Jekyll had more than a father's interests. Hyde had more than a son's indifference." So I found that quote like really interesting, and I really liked it and enjoyed it. And then for The Picture of Dorian Gray, there's like I was only on page like 3 when I just like started writing stuff. "The artist is the creator of beautiful things. Those who find ugly meanings in beautiful things are corrupt without being charming. This is a fault. Those who find beautiful meanings in beautiful things are cultivated. For these there is hope. There is no such thing as a moral or an immoral book. Books are well written or badly written. That is all." And then, "No artist is ever morbid. The artist can express everything." So I really enjoyed those quotes, and it was like just page 3, so I'm really looking forward to reading more. And you guys let me know if you guys have read any of these books before, whether or not you guys liked them, you guys hated them. I would love to know, and tell me how you guys did during the hashtag Yearathon for classics. Did you reach your goal or not? I will see you guys later. Bye.